What's up, everybody? Knuckles here from the Raw Knuckles podcast. Just checking in on the Habs. A couple of uppercuts on the Habs. Listen, what a game this team played last night against Pittsburgh. Okay, the game's for 60 minutes. Last night, yeah, went into overtime. But the Habs, listen, the game against Toronto. We'll go back to Toronto. Yeah, they got outshot. Allen stood in his head, played well. He's not going to stand his head every night, but this team is young. They have inexperienced blue line. They have a lot of youth on this team, and they're going in a good direction. That's what I'm going to say. I'll preface that. They did what they had to do, and they got it done against Toronto. Honestly, all that counts is those 2 points, and they got those 2 points. They go on the road. All right, young team on the road. Not easy to play on the road. Veteran teams don't have it easy on the road. Yeah, they struggled scoring goals. Didn't have that opportunity to score goals they had some opportunities on the road, but they didn't capitalize. And then they chalk up those 2 losses. But it's not like they looked terrible. They weren't in sync certain shifts. Some shifts they looked good. They were moving the puck. They got great transition game, being able to feed off turnovers. So there's some positive things on those 2 games on the road, even though they lost. Okay. Now let's go to last night in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I'm telling you, still a good hockey team. They got those good vets, and I think a lot of people are probably expecting Pittsburgh to come in here and win this hockey game. Well, the Habs stuck with it. Yeah, they're down 2-1. Caulfield ends up scoring that tying goal, which was awesome. And, this kid, man, the fans love him already here. It's only this love affair with Cole Caulfield is only going to grow and intensify. This kid, man, he's got a nose for the net like no other. A lot of positive things. Suzuki, great game last night. Come on, 8 shots on net. Let's go. And great play on the wrap, getting that rebound. The shot that's snuck through and he come around the net. Had the presence of mind to get around and get to that puck in the crease and put it home. And I said, yeah, lots of good things. Caulfield, you would expect that from a guy like Caulfield. 5 shots a game, right? 2 shots a period if you can. He's going to get them chances on the power play. 5-on-5, he's going to get some. But some good things. Caden Gooley on the blue line. Come on, this kid is playing like a seasoned veteran. He had 2 assists last night. Logged a total of 24 minutes of ice time. Had 154 on the power play, 254 shorthanded. A lot of minutes for a young guy, but listen, he's getting that baptism by fire, and he can handle it. But boy, this kid looks like, and again, it's early in the season, but what I'm seeing from this kid now, I don't know. Here's a kid, young, 20 years old, playing this way early in the season. And this isn't just all adrenaline. No, this kid has poise, he has talent, and he has the ability. And he's showing that in the early going here. And sure, there's going to be times this season we're going to see the dips and, it gets long. He's used to a long season, okay? Playing junior, playing the world the world junior, all those things. So he's used to that grind and used to that amount of games. So, and he's in great shape. So a lot of positives there. I look on the back end there, and I love Jack Eye. Okay. I love this kid. And it's a great, great story. You look at last night, he had 3 giveaways. Okay. Now, you're going to have those in the game. I get it. Sometimes you're going to cough it up. He's got to cut these down, and it'll come with time. I'm glad they're not pinning his ass to the bench when and if he makes a mistake, because the only way he's going to grow is by playing. Yeah, if he sits on the bench all the time, he'll get sat down when he makes a mistake. I think they've handled him pretty well so far. And the fact of the matter is, he can handle things back there. The thing with with Abba is, listen, uh, he's gonna handle the puck. There's gonna be times where he might not think he has the time that he has, and he might rush it a little bit. He might not show the poise that maybe a Gooley or a Harris have right now for young guys, but it's coming with him. I'd have patience with him, and I think they are. And believe me, they should, because there's going to be a time this year when something's going to happen on that ice, and you're going to bet your ass if he's not playing in that game, you're going to wish he was. So this guy is a good deterrent. He's able to stick up for his teammates. He's a tough kid, and it bodes well for this team and this organization moving forward to have this guy. I love him. I love his enthusiasm. I love his just the whole story. Not drafted in the OHL, not drafted in the NHL, working at Costco, and he finds a place for his ass on that bench, and I love that. I just think that is super. Now, Harris, another good effort last night, a good game, man. He blocked some key shots, poke check. He's good with his stick. He gets involved when he has to. This kid got hockey sense, smart defenseman. He's able to skate with that puck. He's able to read plays. I really like him. God, in a short time here, this management team has put together something pretty good here. And listen, it's a long season. You never know what's going to happen. I don't think this team will make the playoffs, but I think there's going to be nights you're going to watch this team and you're going to say, oh, my God, why can't they do that every night? And then there's going to be nights you'll watch it and they probably say, they can't score. That was a tough. For me, I want to just see effort with this team every night. And yes, improvement, but effort. And I think in the young season, these 4 games, guys have showed up to play. So if they keep doing that, and listen, Slavkovsky, he's going to take some time, but he shows certain shifts. I saw him one shift last night in the third where he came off the wall and tried to walk the middle. He kind of lost the puck. But that power move, when he's on the wall or in the corner, battling for a puck, and he comes up with it, and I've seen him do this a couple times in this young season. He takes it to the slot. He tries to get there, right? And I want to see him do that more. Come off the wall with the puck and try and get that shot through to the net, He has that ability. He has the strength to be able to hold guys off. So if he can get his ass in on that D-man and put him on the weak side and get a half a stride on him, coming off that wall or coming out to the front of the net, he's going to score some goals from there. But, again, 18 years old. When I was 18 years old, hello, what was I doing? 18 years old. I still riding around in stolen cars, I think. But, here's this kid playing in the NHL, 18 years old. He will mature. He's got good hockey sense. It takes time. He's playing against men every night, and this overall speed and talent level here are something that he's going to rise to. It's going to take him some time, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from him. And in the face-off circle, the Habs, I know that it's early. And at some point, I'm going to stop saying it's early. But fact of the matter is they're really good in the face-off circle right now. I think they're like 56% or something. Matter of fact, I'm going to check on that for you. I am going to check right now for you, and I will tell you the Habs are 8th in the league. They're 54.6, which is, you're up over 50, baby, in the face-off dot. You're doing good. The Bruins are at 60.7. So, listen, possession is so key in this league. And you talk about defensive zone face-off, winning those draws, those are huge. And for this team, it's nice to be able to start with the puck. They have some speed. And if you're able to hit guys moving to the neutral zone with speed, getting out of your zone, You're winning offensive zone faceoffs, coming up with the puck right off the draw, trying to have set faceoff plays to create confusion on the defensive side of the puck. You know, they're doing it. And last night they did it and ended up pulling the goalie. And they had pulled the goalie and had an extra man out there, but still they come up with the puck. And what happens? That puck ends up going in the net, and they tie it. And then, exciting overtime, and just awesome to see the two new guys connect. Monahan to Kirby Doc, scoring his first winner for the Habs. Just a great effort. And Montembeault, I got to give this kid credit. Played a good game last night. And that's what we're going to have to get. You're going to have to get those consistent goaltending from this team, because no one's going to replace Carey Price. But if both guys, all three guys, Allen, Montembeault, and Primo, can chip in here and give this team good goaltending, they should be able to do some good things. Now, looking at next year's draft, who's Connor Bedard? Do we really wish the Habs to come in last place? I don't. I know some people that say the Habs should, and you know who I'm talking about, should dog it and come up with that first pick. But listen, this team has to play. Their coach, management team here is trying to build something good here. So you want to start with good habits. You want to respect the game, respect each other, and go out there and play hard every night. And whatever happens here. So, I always say Connor Bedard. For some reason, a lot of talk about Arizona last in the league. Well, they beat Toronto too, right? Along with the Habs. So who knows? And then they're here Thursday night. So should be interesting, but a lot of people are saying they're coming in last and they will get Connor Bedard. But can you imagine this kid going to the desert to play hockey? Come on. A generational talent like him. He belongs in a Canadiens uniform, but I don't think you never know. Let's just say you never know. Listen, I'm excited about this team. I like what I've seen so far, and here they are, 2-2. They're a 500 team. They won both the home games. They were horrendous at home last year, right? So some good things happening here. I'm pleasantly surprised with this team so far. And like I said, those games on the road, there was effort there. It wasn't like they dogged it. They were trying. They didn't score goals. One goal ain't going to win your games on the road. That's for sure. But, this thing is starting to come together. They're trying to put it together where it's a team that, is going to score some timely goals on the power play. I like what I've seen on the penalty kill in this early goal here. I mean, come on. 91.7%. Yeah, the power plays, it's operating at 7.7. That ain't gonna win you many games, but good news on the PK, that 91.7. And again, only 4 games. We will delve into this a little more as the season goes, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Go Habs, go, baby. Go Habs, go. That's all from Knuckles, with a couple of quick uppercuts here on the Habs. And I can't wait to see this team excel and eventually, with this young core group, be a playoff hockey team, and then maybe one day get to the Stanley Cup final, and instead of just get there, actually win it. So good things happen here in Montreal, and I hope that continues. And I'm sure with this, like I said, this management team, things are looking good. Go Habs, go. Over and out. Yeah, and if you like these quick little hits, please like, follow, and subscribe.